So what we're going to get into next is the key areas that AUSTRAC has recommended should be implemented before the 1st of July. So we're at an interesting time right now. We're sort of in this pre-tranche 2 phase where some key areas should be set up. And that's the firm risk assessment, the policy and process, staff onboarding, and staff training as well. So starting off with the firm risk assessment, this is sort of a big picture, zoomed out look at where your firm potentially could be exposed to any money laundering risk. So what we have here is a logic-based risk assessment builder. And what we've done is we have essentially digitized the AUSTRAC starter kits. So instead of you having to go through the starter kits, understanding all the inherent risks, putting them on a Word document and then an Excel spreadsheet, attaching risk scores to them, we've got that completely digitized in here, and it's a workflow. So I won't go into it word by word because it can take a little bit of time, but strongly suggest you guys go into the Compliance Centre, take a look at the risk assessment, and then fill it out, and it will be unique to your firm. So we see here we have a designated service. Because I selected conveyancing when I was setting up the Compliance Centre, there's only one designated service here, which is a sale, purchase, or transfer of real estate. However, if you are a full service legal firm, for example, there is a range of different designated services in here, and you'll select all that apply to your firm. And then you'll go through some other areas, client types, who are your clients that you're mainly dealing with. You go into the delivery channels, how are you interacting with your clients? And then there's the designated service risk factors as well. So these are the inherent risks that AUSTRAC has identified. Strongly suggest you guys take the time to go through this, understand how it will apply to your firm. You can see here if we select yes, you are accepting that risk. If you select no, you would just determine how would you avoid this risk. So that's just an example of how that works. This isn't a one and done situation. You have the ability to update your firm risk assessment in the Compliance Centre. Let's say you bring on a new designated service. AUSTRAC recommends that you detail that in your firm risk assessment.